Good morning and welcome to the 2014 Spring College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences Commencement Exercises for the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs. Commencement exercises for graduates of the Bethel College of Nursing and Health Sciences, College of Business, School of Public Affairs, College of Education, and College of Engineering and Applied Science will be held this afternoon at 3:30 p.m. I'm Lauren Bringarth, and I'm this morning's commencement marshal. Life has many passages, the transitions from one period to another. Cultures the world over mark these transitions with ceremonies steeped in tradition. Commencement, with its ancient regalia and pageantry, marks the successful conclusion of a period of study and the beginning of a new phase in graduates' lives. Commencement is an important ritual for the human spirit, signifying great accomplishment in moving on to a world of possibilities. It connects each of us to the long line of scholars reaching back through the centuries. Today is a momentous day. We honor these graduates' past achievements and celebrate their bright futures. It is my great pleasure to present them to you, the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, class of 2014. Please remain standing and join visual and performing arts student Therese Carmack in the singing of America the Beautiful. The words to this song were composed by Catherine Lee Bates in 1893 during a visit to Pikes Peak and were inspired by the beauty of this state. Lyrics are listed on page 13 of your program. And now, please join the UCCS Visual and Performing Arts Vocal Ensemble, directed by lecturer Solveig Olsen, in the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through
Please be seated. Now it is my pleasure to present the Chancellor of the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, Dr. Pam Shockley-Zalabak.
Thank you and good morning. I would like to acknowledge that we have assembled here today a microcosm of our world. Graduates with us today represent many states from across our great nation, as well as other nations. We also thank those whose support and dedication to the university have helped bring all of our graduates here today. I would like to introduce members of our Board of Regents, as well as other guests on the platform, by asking them to stand and remain standing. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Our Board of Regents members, on my right, Kyle Hibble, 5th Congressional District, Joe Neguse, 2nd Congressional District. On my left, Steve Ludwig, at-large UCCS alum, Glenn Gallegos, 3rd Congressional District, and Jim Geddes, 6th Congressional District. Let's give them a round of applause. Also on my left, Bruce Benson, University of Colorado President, and Nicholas Goodsell, Chairman of the UCCS Alumni and Friends Association. Student Government Association President Jasmine Caldwell, and Vice President Donald Appello, and Chris Richey, one of this year's Student Achievement Award recipients. Let's give them a round of applause. On my right, Leonard Deniger, Senior Vice President and Chief of Staff, Todd Solomon, Vice President and Chief Financial Officer, and our Commencement Marshal, Lauren Bringarth. Our administrators and deans, Mary Cousins-Reed, Provost and Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Brian Burnett, Senior Executive Vice Chancellor for Administration and Finance, Susan Spurka, Vice Chancellor for Administration and Finance, Homer Wesley, Vice Chancellor for Student Success and Enrollment Management, Martin Wood, Vice Chancellor for University Advancement and Development, David Moon, Vice Provost and Associate Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Key Warner, Associate Vice Chancellor for Diversity and Inclusiveness, Nancy Smith, Dean of the Bethel College of Nursing and Health Sciences, Venkatarshwar Reddy, Dean of the College of Business and Assistant Vice Chancellor for Online Programs, Terry Schwartz, Associate Dean of the School of Public Affairs, Rangaswamy Dandapani, Dean of the College of Engineering and Applied Science, Peter Braza, Dean of the College of Letters, Arts and Sciences, Terry Switzer, Dean of the Kramer Family Library, Kelly Klebe, Dean of the Graduate School. Let's give them a round of applause. Our name readers today are Anthony Cordova, Director, Multicultural Office for Student Access, Inclusiveness, and Community, Bev Kratzer, Director of the Career Center, Tamara Moore, Executive Director, Auxiliary Services Marketing, Eric Nissen, Marketing and Communications Specialist. Let's give them a round of applause. I also would like to recognize UCCS retirees who are joining us today by asking them to stand either on the stage or in the audience and give them a round of applause. Now, most importantly of all, would the faculty and staff, whether in the audience or on the stage, stand and remain standing, please. Commencement really is a time for faculty and staff to reflect on mutual accomplishments, the education of our students to be outstanding citizens of the community, the state, the nation, and the world, for superb teaching, creative scholarship, and exemplary service, for your energy and dedication to the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, for the community, and for the large and small ways you show that you care for the development of our students and the success of our students. We sincerely thank you. Now, we appreciate everyone's participation in our commencement. You may be seated. Now, graduates, you thought it was all over because finals week is over. There's one final assignment before we begin to grant degrees. And I want you to listen closely. And when you are in a category that I ask you to stand and remain standing, remember, remain standing and listen carefully. Graduates who are the first members of your family to graduate from college, I ask that you stand and remain standing. All right, remain standing. Graduates who transferred to UCCS from a community college or other institution, please stand and remain standing. Graduates who worked full or part-time while attending UCCS, please stand and remain standing. Graduates who volunteered in this great community, in your home community, or somehow assisted others while attending school, please stand and remain standing. All right, everyone stand, please. Everyone should be standing. It is my genuine pleasure to be here with you today to celebrate this important milestone in your life. But few of us achieve these types of milestones by ourselves. There are friends, there are family, there are supporters. And I am sure each graduate here today really would agree that they would not have come this far without the support of some very special people in this room or somewhere thinking about them today. There are a few graduates who are here today without family members, and we want you to know that we are here to celebrate with you as well. So before we continue, I want you to find someone or someones. I know that one member of a graduating class has 26 people with him this morning. So I want you to find them. Let's give them a round of applause before we go into our ceremony. All right, now you may be seated. Now, it is my privilege to introduce Bruce Benson, President of the University.
Thank you, Chancellor. I'd like to add my welcome to the graduates, their family and friends, and university faculty and staff. On behalf of the University of Colorado, I'd like to congratulate you and all the people who helped you. Your degree from this great university will change your life forever. As you start the next stage of your life, I'd like to share some of my thoughts with you that have helped me throughout my life. Listen to others. Make sure you hear all sides of the issue. Your ideas may not always be the best. You can accomplish a lot more if you don't care who gets the credit. In every decision, watch out for unintended consequences. Stay focused on what's important and finish what you start. And think before you act. If you make a mistake or a bad decision, admit it, apologize, fix it as fast as you can, and just move on. And when you make an agreement, make sure both sides are happy. Don't always try to get the advantage. Seize opportunities as they come along. If you have a life plan, don't miss opportunities that may not fit exactly into your plan. And people want leaders, so when you see a void, fill it. And when you become a leader, be inclusive and open, try to listen more than you talk, hire great people who are trustworthy, and work as a team. Also, know what you don't know. Be sure that you have people around you that do know. And treat everyone with respect, and remember that everyone has a place in this world. Always lead by example. Do the right thing no matter how tough it is. You will be rewarded. Be generous with your time and, when you can, with your money, and be sure to remember your alma mater. See, you got to listen a little more, guys. Contribute to your community. Volunteer for projects that you care about. You will do good, and it'll make you feel really good. In the end, your honesty, your word, your reputation, your integrity is all that you have, so don't lose them. And don't forget, the harder you work, the luckier you will be. Good luck to you all as you start the next phase of your lives. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you, President Benson. As student body president, it is my pleasure to introduce one of our students, the winner of the Student Achievement Award, Christopher Richey.
Hold on just one second. Panoramic. It's too good of a view not to share with Siri. So, Chancellor, Regents, faculty, staff, thank you. Students and families, welcome to the 2014 UCCS Commencement Ceremony. I'm honored to be given the opportunity to speak to you all today. I'm able to do this because I won the Student Achievement Award, an award granted based on 5 letters of recommendation by members of the UCCS community who knew me best. These 5 people have been incredibly influential in helping me to achieve the accomplishments that I've made here at UCCS. And it is an incredible feeling to know that this honor that I have today is due to the kind words of those who've inspired me, encouraged me, and supported me in my journey here. We're all gathered here today to celebrate the accomplishment of a great goal. For many of us, this is the greatest accomplishment of our lives. A college degree has value because of the substantial amount of effort that must be put in order to receive the title of college graduate. We have endured financial, emotional, and intellectual challenge to be where we are today. These moments of challenge instill value in our education, and they should instill pride in our hearts. As we celebrate this achievement, I would like for everyone to reflect on what it took to get to this point. As I said earlier, this is a great accomplishment, but all great things are built upon the foundation of small things. The little things are what I want to talk with you about today. I was raised by a mechanic and a businesswoman. As I grew up, I learned a great amount from each of them. And I wouldn't be here today if not for the positive influence that they've had on me for the last 21 years. From my father, I learned that everything can be fixed. The dryer's making noise, tear it apart. Everything in the house needs to be torn up and replaced with tile, tear it apart. The car works just fine, tear it apart. From my mother, I learned that education is important. She pushed me to read, to study hard, and to always plan for the future. She frowned when my grades would slip in high school, and Dad was always a phone call away, ready to tear me apart. My mother's influence led me to invest my time in learning, and my father's influence led me to invest my time in knowing how the pieces contribute to the whole. These influences formed the foundation of who I am today, a person who loves to learn about the pieces. The great accomplishment that we celebrate today can be viewed as the sum of many pieces. These pieces are the little things. The little things can take an infinite number of shapes, and they look different for every person in this arena. For some, it may be the encouragement to go to college in the first place. Another may be the friend who helps get you through that seemingly impossible class. And another may be the all-nighter that produced a good paper, which propelled you to a higher grade. What's amazing to me about the little things is that they're not always as obvious as the ones that I've just mentioned. You may have done something towards someone else that meant nothing to you, but was a little or maybe even big piece to them. In the same way, an ordinary conversation may have had no impact on the person you were speaking with, but it inspired you to try harder, broaden your horizons, and reach higher. One of the most significant little things in my college career was my first day in chemistry lab. I had received an email saying that there was a blind student in my lab class, and my professor was looking for someone who would be willing to be lab partners with him. I obliged, thinking that it would be a nice thing to do. That was a little thing. It was an email, and it was just a thought. It soon turned into a big thing. I had the privilege of working all semester with a guy named Joe. Many of you might think that chemistry lab would be difficult or dangerous if you're blind, but nobody told Joe that. He helps me with every procedure, did the complex calculations in his head, and corrected my techniques when I was wrong, all without ever seeing me. His positive attitude and confidence moved me. Although chemistry lab was intimidating, it surely must have been more so to him. But he moved forward with grace, confidence, and an A. From that point on, I knew that I needed to approach life in the same way that Joe did. I needed to be ambitious and never let the fear of failure keep me from accomplishing my goals. Joe, if you're here today, thank you for all that you taught me. As we move forward in our lives, we're embarking on the road of real jobs, real relationships, and the real world. I would encourage all of you not to be caught worrying about the big things, promotions, houses, cars, legacies even. The big things will come if we handle the little things. If you want a promotion, don't stare at the corner office, stare at your desk. Each task of each day is a little thing, but if we do them excellently, consistently, people will notice. If you want to earn the respect of your colleagues, start by holding the door open. Be a listening ear and always offer to offer a helping hand to those in need. Each of these may be little things, but then again, the Great Pyramids were only built one block at a time. Leaving today as graduates of the University of Colorado, we will be congratulated by many people. The people celebrating with us have probably had an impact on the accomplishment we achieved today. Make sure to let them know what small pieces they contributed to this day. To be told that you contributed a small piece to someone's life is a true honor. So let's make sure that we honor all of those whose small pieces built the great whole that we leave with today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Richey, for those words. Throughout the University of Colorado's history, we have recognized many outstanding individuals for their contributions to the University of Colorado, the state, and the nation. We honor members of the broader community who, through their philanthropy and civic-minded activities, have improved the University of Colorado. Continuing in this tradition, the Regents now confer the degree Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa upon Lyda Hill. Regent Kyle Hibble will read the citation, and President Benson will confer the degree.
Good morning. To describe the 2014 recipient of the Honorary Doctorate of Humane Letters as generous is incomplete. Lyda Hill is first an entrepreneur, then a philanthropist, a generous one. This unique combination of approach and philosophy has benefited our university, our state, and our region. Her impact will continue far into the future. Ms. Hill believes science holds the answer to many problems. To that end, she has donated her time and her finances to support cancer research, a disease that has touched everyone in this arena, in this community, in this state, and great nation. But she also understands that tomorrow's cancer researcher is today's middle school student. She generously supported a program to put more science and math teachers into school classrooms and to help teachers already there to prepare those whose destiny is our future. She also has supported our nation's military by helping establish Veterans Health and Trauma Clinic, now part of the Lane Center for Academic Health Sciences and the UCCS Health Circle. She understands that science can aid our veterans and others who have experienced trauma. It will help them recover. For these reasons and many more, the University of Colorado Board of Regents is proud to recognize Lyda M. Hill with its highest honor, the Honorary Doctorate of Humane Letters. Please join me as we congratulate her and thank her for her service and efforts.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon you, Lyda Hill, the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Thank you, Regent Hibble and President Benson. Today, I am honored to recognize our graduating Army ROTC students who will commence service to our country upon commissioning tomorrow morning. We also honor our graduating active duty students as well as veterans who have already served our country. Thank you to their parents, family members, and the UCCS faculty and staff for their support and encouragement to these graduates who have pursued a commission while earning a degree. Will the graduating ROTC students and graduating active duty and veterans please stand and be recognized? Please be seated. At this time, we will begin to confer the degrees. We will do this in three groups: first doctoral, then master's degrees, and finally baccalaureate degrees. As the doctoral candidates from each program are named, they will be hooded by their faculty advisors. Will the candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy please come forward? Kelly Klebe, Dean of the Graduate School.
Chancellor Shockley-Zalabak, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Applied Science.
Dean Klebe, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Applied Science and welcome them into the community of scholars. Congratulations.
Ian Harward, emphasis in physics, dissertation on wafer millimeter wave notch filter based on barium hexagonal ferrite thin films on platinum. Olena Zribi, emphasis in physics, dissertation, biocompatible nanoparticles and biopolyoelectrolytes. Chancellor Shockley-Zalabak, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Psychology.
Dean Klebe, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Psychology and welcome them into the community of scholars.
Allison Anna J., dissertation, Finding Your Way Home, a shadow box intervention to improve wayfinding in dementia care. Annie Elizabeth Miller, dissertation, Psychometric Properties of the Geriatric Anxiety Scale in Community Dwelling, Clinical, and Medical Samples of Older Adults. Andrea Elizabeth Reimert, dissertation, an ERP investigation of intentional deployment and cognitive reappraisal. Which emotion regulation strategies can younger and older adults successfully employ to modulate brain responses to emotional images? Mary Steers, dissertation, Evaluating Age Differences in Intent to Engage in Healthy Behaviors, a construal level theory perspective.
Congratulations to all of our PhD graduates. Chancellor Shockley-Zalabak, we now confer the graduate degrees of the university. Kelly Klebe, Dean of the Graduate School.
The College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences is one of 6 colleges and schools contributing to the programs of the Graduate School. Will the candidates for the degrees Master of Arts, Master of Science, and Master of Sciences please come forward? Peter Braza, Dean of the College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences.
Chancellor Shockley-Zalabak, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degrees Master of Arts, Master of Science, and Master of Sciences.
Dean Braza, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degrees Master of Arts, Master of Science, and Master of Sciences. Congratulations.
Angela Knipe, Outstanding Graduate Student History.
Anthony Mitchell.
Adam Leshevsky.
Majid Arjamandi.
Ren Washington with distinction.
Julie Alexander.
Brendan Donlin with distinction.
Jennifer Baumbach with distinction.
Shane McCormick with distinction.
Margaret Miller.
Melissa Renee Goodall with distinction.
Caitlin Sikelka with distinction.
Esselyn Harris.
Colleen Perith.
Tina Lilac.
Megan Compton with highest distinction.
Joshua Hendrickson.
Jordan Sibley with distinction.
David Sturgis.
Shannon Muley with distinction.
Aaron Barnett.
Tajan Campbell with distinction.
Sabine Allensbach.
Audrey Brem. Janine Krager. Jeremiah Snyder. Colin Mahoney, outstanding graduate student. Victoria Weekamp.
This concludes the conferring of graduate degrees. Will all undergraduates who have been nominated for honors distinctions please rise and remain standing? These candidates will be presented by Provost Mary Cousins-Reed.
This year, 359 students campus-wide received honors distinctions. These are the students whose achievements in academics are truly outstanding, who have dedicated themselves to the pursuit of academic excellence, and who have contributed immensely to the intellectual vitality of the campus. I'm proud to present these distinguished students who have been nominated to receive their degrees with one or more of the following designations: honors, special honors, distinction, high distinction, highest distinction, cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. It is my pleasure to bestow upon these distinguished students the honors designations for which they have worked so diligently and with such excellence. Congratulations to you all.
Please be seated. Chancellor Shockley-Zalabak, we now confer the undergraduate degrees. Will the candidates of the College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences please come forward? Dean Peter Braza.
Chancellor Shockley-Zalabak, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science.
Dean Braza, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degrees Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science. Congratulations.
Brittany Turner, magna cum laude.
Shelby Field.
Kazi Ibrahim, summa cum laude.
Danielle Martinez, magna cum laude.
Rachel Rodriguez.
Courtney Nesty.
Hannah Murray.
Leah Wales.
Aaron Campbell.
Spencer Kellogg with distinction.
Kira Tohami.
Sarah Reynolds.
Alyssa Snedeker.
Natalie Assels.
Julie Bauman.
Ashley Deal.
Brian Grammel.
Lily Cizor.
Hannah Peterson.
Kashuna Balcom.
Ingrid Henderson, outstanding undergraduate student, magna cum laude with high distinction.
Jessica Champeau, cum laude.
Albert Garrett, the fifth.
Amanda Erker.
Brittany Ordonez.
Terrence Vaughn.
Jacqueline Pierce.
Jesse Burns, summa cum laude with highest distinction.
Danielle LeBaron, outstanding undergraduate student, cum laude.
Thomas Ebersole.
Laura Ayera, magna cum laude.
Evan Stockard.
Desiree Armijo.
Guillermo Gonzalez III.
Stephanie Duggan.
Maiva Williams.
Kayla Griffin.
Robert Mary.
Sarah Womack, cum laude.
Shelby Shively.
Sarah Hansen.
Carly Griffin.
Winterfeld. Rachel Winterfeld.
Nicole Eisman, magna cum laude.
Liseth Silva Garcia, cum laude.
Bethany Brooks.
Stefan Peterson, magna cum laude.
Melissa Crowner, magna cum laude.
Joshua Koistra.
Molly Cameron, cum laude.
Megan Neer, summa cum laude.
Amara Handsome.
Jason Walker.
Joshua Johnson, with distinction.
Colette Richards, outstanding undergraduate student, magna cum laude with highest distinction.
Steve Campbell.
Jennifer Basham, magna cum laude.
Chesna Jamerson, cum laude.
Ross Hogberg, magna with highest distinction.
Michael Nelson.
Megan Galicki, magna cum laude with high distinction.
Christian Fergens.
Amber Heavner, magna cum laude.
Christine Merritt.
Amanda Veneklausen, cum laude with distinction.
Stephanie Teves.
Casey Brewster, magna cum laude with distinction.
Kristen Sonchar.
Rodney Jones, sociology with distinction and women's and ethnic studies.
Amber Robillard.
Sean Risk, cum laude.
Lee Wilson.
Leilani Mullins, magna cum laude with highest distinction.
Jessica Fletcher, cum laude.
Chelsea Lewis, magna cum laude.
Yesenia Fox.
Catherine Watson, magna cum laude with highest distinction.
Jennifer Roche, cum laude.
Krista Kutzer.
Deanna Gerweck, magna cum laude with highest distinction.
Stephanie Dalrymple.
Mary Ward.
Rachel Hendershot.
Michael McDonald.
Kelly Young.
Jennifer Schimmel.
Crystal Hansen.
Jessica Tajikas.
Julie McCloskey, cum laude with distinction.
Melanie Strasino, cum laude.
Jennifer Schenkelberg.
Jennifer Hernandez, magna cum laude.
Jesse Gilbert, cum laude with distinction.
Jacqueline Martinez.
Ryan Bice, cum laude.
Zachary Pride, magna cum laude.
Scott Hanneman.
Elizabeth Van Ree-Mortel.
Jennifer Leisner, summa cum laude.
Abigail Brown.
Andrew Barwin.
Mandy Davis.
Paxton Newberg, cum laude.
Mohammed Abdallah.
Kate Bachmeyer, magna cum laude with distinction.
Joe Eunice.
Kyle Marino.
Jason Adams, magna cum laude.
Jonathan Gerting, cum laude.
Cody Costello.
Joseph Koenig.
Kevin McCaw.
Karen Heredia Kavanaugh.
Annabelle McClure.
Sarah Kuntz.
Thomas Costello.
Miranda Fafford.
Catherine Albert.
Aaron Seymour, cum laude.
Kenna Ray.
Francis Terhune.
Brandon Applegate.
Chad Sparling.
Leah Peterson.
Kevin Schmidt.
Sarah Adams.
Edward DeLushmut.
Laura Peterson.
Jamie Roselle.
Jennifer Johnson.
Anna Leeway, magna cum laude with highest distinction.
Michael Cope.
Journey Roberts, cum laude with highest distinction.
Brandon Carrick.
Melanie Tate, summa cum laude.
Hannah Pinar.
Jessica Campo, summa cum laude with high distinction.
Tanya Steer.
Leah Lopez, magna cum laude.
George Reichert.
Kelly Zook, magna cum laude.
Kelly Fenimore.
Isabel Eck, magna cum laude.
Alexandria Tannehill.
Leah Minnick, summa cum laude.
Mitchell Smith.
Sierra Lynn Gump, cum laude.
Logan Barrett.
Justin Cracker, cum laude with distinction.
Chase Barnett.
Cody Eden, summa cum laude with high distinction.
Megan Studley.
Rochelle Rue.
Justin Torres.
Ralph Sergiovanni.
Taylor Weimer, summa cum laude.
Zachary Paul Albers, the first.
Glynis Jansen.
Joshua John Richards, cum laude.
Sean Hubb.
Julia Foreman, cum laude.
Riley Coltrane, outstanding undergraduate student in political science, magna cum laude with highest distinction.
Caitlin Toney.
Toby Gordon.
Jessica Cordova.
Kirsten Coco.
Corey Davis.
Jessica Sturbank, cum laude.
Juan Santana.
Audrey Zarka, cum laude.
Joanna Johnson.
Victoria Slatum, outstanding undergraduate student, summa cum laude.
Simon Johnson, magna cum laude with highest distinction.
Alexander Goldman.
Erica Schneider.
Luis Espejo.
Talon Schneider.
Veronica Sandoval.
Sean O'Hara.
Matthew Asher.
Mars Bilker.
Tabitha Baril, summa cum laude.
Victoria Emery.
Justin Blush.
Michael Gardner.
Robert Hoyt, summa cum laude.
Molly Kirkman.
Lindsay Pogline.
Holly Price.
Morgan Keith, cum laude.
Jared Boswell.
Marissa Guerrero, cum laude with distinction.
Caitlin Sundal.
Sarah Ferguson, cum laude.
Brittany Walker.
Kevin Chesney.
Raquel Lintner.
Alyssa O'Neill.
Gabrielle Hansen, magna cum laude.
Jared Dewey, summa cum laude.
Anita Alcantara.
Jason Siombor.
Caitlin Clote.
Kyle Rietveld.
Tiffany Shorkey.
Stephanie Kirchhoff.
Jesse Morris.
Hunter Hovenga, outstanding undergraduate student, summa cum laude.
Nicole Kinzer.
Christopher Francamont, outstanding undergraduate student, summa cum laude.
James Fernandez.
William De Leon.
Janae Augustine Osuji.
Sarah Paquette.
Amanda Stoper.
Ashley Sabartinelli.
Rachel White.
Shauna Kelly.
Riva Leba.
Heather Shaunas, summa cum laude.
Daria Vahramiv.
Bristol Carver, magna cum laude.
Stephanie Passetti, outstanding undergraduate student with highest distinction, summa cum laude.
Nikita Williams, magna cum laude with highest distinction.
Tiffany Clark, outstanding graduate student, magna cum laude.
Emily Christensen, magna cum laude with highest distinction.
Danielle McKinley, outstanding undergraduate student, summa cum laude with highest distinction.
Miranda Pop, summa cum laude with highest distinction.
Benjamin Hoffman, outstanding undergraduate student, cum laude.
Caitlin Harrington, magna cum laude with highest distinction.
James Schindling, outstanding undergraduate student.
Mason Tyler, magna cum laude.
Katie Hone.
John Hennis.
Jordan Carter.
Cassandra Schaemberger.
Matthew Denning, magna cum laude.
Claire Martin.
Catherine Fagundes, cum laude.
Brianna Wright, magna cum laude.
Charles Rogers.
Joshua Temple, magna cum laude with high distinction.
Tawny Miser.
Christine Wilcox, cum laude.
Andrew Roque.
Ryan Roberts.
Stephen Gerald, cum laude.
Rachel Lovejoy.
Michelle Fight, cum laude.
Emily DeValis, cum laude.
Christy Hillegrass.
Sarah Hook.
Andrew Room.
Jennifer Ashby.
Alexander Keck.
Laura Lathrop, outstanding undergraduate in psychology with high distinction.
Matthew Kavanaugh.
Elizabeth Farrow, cum laude.
Matthew Kopis.
Stephanie Hester.
Thomas Moore.
Jody Vigil.
Jonas Horvath, cum laude with highest distinction.
Brianne Satchel. Courtney Brianne Satchel with distinction.
Laura Horvath, cum laude with highest distinction.
Diane Berry, outstanding undergraduate student sociology, summa cum laude with distinction.
Jessica Gronsky, outstanding undergraduate student, summa cum laude.
Stephanie Justin Thompson.
Christy Rhine, magna cum laude.
Joshua Weston Higgins, outstanding undergraduate with distinction, cum laude.
Matthew Phelps, magna cum laude with high distinction.
Alexandra Steen Miller, cum laude.
Brandon Collins, magna cum laude with distinction.
Holly Kane, cum laude with distinction.
James Prairie.
Soraya Rubin.
Tasha Uribe.
Brittany Bland.
Lonnie Duran, summa cum laude with distinction.
Alyssa Grissom.
Annette Cabral, outstanding undergraduate student, summa cum laude with highest distinction.
Julie McClintock.
Charles Redding, cum sum laude with distinction.
Stephen Lichtenwalter.
Elias Roybal.
Tyler Hill.
Lauren Krimple.
Chelsea Hill.
Gabrielle Ring.
Jillian Hall.
Felicia DuPont.
Anna Crane.
Christopher Heydrich, cum laude.
Paul Walker, magna cum laude.
Megan Sebrin.
Andrea Tolan, high distinction.
Mallory Brownfield.
Sarah Palma.
Kelsey Vogel, magna cum laude with high distinction.
Hunter Connect Lewis.
Courtney Gillis, summa cum laude.
Kelly Zinconi.
Sandra Garcia, summa cum laude with high distinction.
Kaylee Hernandez.
Michael Shoemaker.
Valerie Enan, magna cum laude.
Rebecca Billingsley, cum laude.
Paul Hatfield, cum laude.
Andrea Haddad with high distinction.
Peter Farrell, cum laude.
Cassandra Sebastian with high distinction, cum laude.
Adam Varney, outstanding undergraduate student.
Kaylee Galindo Alley with high distinction.
Andrew Halfman.
Alexander Clark.
Christoph Church.
Jeremy Marcelli, cum laude with high distinction.
Rochelle Vos.
Jesse Davila, magna cum laude with distinction.
Amanda Denarden.
Kevin Maniscalco.
Justin Case, cum laude.
Esther Lee.
Hannah Scott, cum laude.
Robert Glidewell.
Ryan Palmer.
Thamer Adawadi.
Megan Nelson.
Yun Kim.
Shannon Kucherepa.
Alyssa Phelps.
Amanda Arneson.
Stephana Patterson.
Crystal Wetzel, magna cum laude with highest distinction.
Stephen Rodella.
Megan Dupre.
V. Pham, summa cum laude.
Meredith Dickerson.
Matthew Lee.
Jennifer Ishida, summa cum laude.
Melissa Arias.
Jacob Klein, summa cum laude.
Siobhan Luke.
Maxine Newton.
Thomas Lewin.
Stephen Shubin.
Alexandra Lehman.
Thomas Grounds with distinction.
Kelsey Michaels.
Ashley Eberhard, cum laude.
Leanne Trapp, cum laude.
Allison Furton, magna cum laude.
Ashley Worthington.
Mariah Edwards.
Lily Sutherland.
Laura Pearson.
Annalise Tripp.
Julian Greenhall Little.
Shane Wormers.
Allison Polgar, cum laude.
David Webb.
Catherine Feeney.
Mikey Cunningham.
Devin Johnson.
Kyle Peters.
Sarah Myers, cum laude.
Nicole Simons, cum laude.
Victoria Lee, cum laude with high distinction.
Mark Wilkerson, cum laude.
Caitlin Thompson, cum laude.
Allison Mole.
Rebecca Roberson.
Michael Blessinger.
Alexandra Roy.
John Anthony Bucera, magna cum laude with high distinction.
Chloe Melkert.
Adam Hooper, magna cum laude.
Ellen Dennison.
Alex Cosley.
Megan Morals, cum laude.
Theron Weesey, magna cum laude with highest distinction.
Ashley Sloan.
Amanda McGrath.
Andrea Coe.
Heather Scoville.
Christopher Dixon.
Constance Trombley.
Kitty Mueller.
Allison Smith, magna cum laude.
Stacy Spruer, summa cum laude.
Christopher Shelley.
Elena Clark, outstanding undergraduate student, magna cum laude.
Andrea McCorkadale, magna cum laude with high distinction.
Barbara Podlaka.
Mary Ellen Lavander, magna cum laude with high distinction.
Kimberly Woolridge, magna cum laude.
Sean Beadle, cum laude.
Danielle Roberts.
Marissa Vigil.
Tiffany Sung.
Caitlin Schutz Christie.
John Sly with distinction.
Stephanie McGrady.
Chelsea Lubitz, Sociology, Visual and Performing Arts with highest distinction.
Benjamin Martin, outstanding student in biochemistry.
Alex Haladki, outstanding undergraduate, highest distinction, summa cum laude.
Mary Morton, cum laude.
Marjana Matiki.
Kim Huang, summa cum laude with highest distinction.
Andrea Anderson.
Andrea Tully.
Miranda Martinez.
Hannah Steinert, cum laude.
Adriana Morkin, cum laude with highest distinction.
Alicia Johnson, cum laude.
Kristen Lear.
Vanessa Samuel.
Marley Canada, cum laude.
Chelsea Overocker.
Ryan Zoller.
Christopher Myers.
Tyson Lease.
Christopher Ullum.
Brian Foltz.
Valerie Estrada, magna cum laude.
Christopher Richey Jr., summa cum laude. Jasmine Caldwell.
Hi. Okay.
Kaylee Sanders. Cosette Cornwell. Andrea Fuentes. Michelle Anatra with high distinction. Sergio Luis Ortega, Bonaparte III. Juventino Valdez. Daniel Williams.
This concludes the conferring of undergraduate degrees. Welcome to the great extended family of the university with more than 35,000 alumni. The chairperson of the Alumni and Friends Association, Nicholas Goodsell, will now make a few comments and initiate all of our graduates into the Alumni Association.
Well, I guess that last gentleman didn't want to hear my speech. That's okay. We are honored today to have with us alumni from previous graduating classes. Hey, you're back. Give them a hand. We are honored today to have graduates from previous graduating classes here at UCCS. Would you please rise and be recognized? I take great pleasure in honoring you folks. Please be seated. Graduates, will you now rise? It is my pleasure to officially recognize you as the new alumni of the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs. Woo! As mentioned previously, you are many out of 35,000 graduates to have earned a degree on this campus. You have seen many who are here with us today. Alumni continue to be an important link to our university. Many of you will remain here providing a connection between our university and the community. Others will leave, but as graduates, you will all share one commonality: a lifelong bond with your alma mater. We will continue to keep you connected to the university in the years to come. But of course, in return, we seek your involvement and support, not only to keep your alma mater strong, but to make her even stronger. The Alumni and Friends Association is proud to congratulate the class of 2014 on your great achievement and wish you success in the years to come.
Thank you. Please be seated. It is an honored tradition at the University of Colorado commencement ceremonies to read the Charge to Graduates, given first by the late CU President George Norland to the class of 1935. Dr. Norland was a professor of Greek at CU from 1899 to 1942. For 23 of those years, he served as president of the university, and the library he helped plan during that time now bears his name. His legacy at CU includes having dared to speak out as an eloquent champion of democracy and human equality during a time of serious threats to those principles across the nation. In 1924, the governor of Colorado reportedly took daily orders from the Ku Klux Klan, which controlled the legislature at that time. One of those orders went to President Norland, who was told to rid the faculty of all Catholics and Jews. Norland refused, and the university received limited funds for that year. CU barely survived. Later, in the early 1930s, President Norland publicly denounced Hitler's Nazi regime in Germany. He devoted his career to two great causes: the life of the mind and love of this university, which he articulated in this charge to CU graduates. Graduates, please stand and hear the words of the charge to graduates as delivered by Regent Nagus.
You are now certified to the world at large as alumni of a university. She is your kindly mother, and you, her cherished sons and daughters. This exercise denotes not your severance from her, but your union with her. Commencement does not mean, as many wrongly think, the breaking of ties and the beginning of a life apart. Rather, it marks your initiation in the fullest sense into the fellowship of the university, as bearers of her torch, as centers of her influence, as promoters of her spirit. The university is not the campus, not the buildings on the campus, nor the faculties, nor the students of any one time. Not one of these or all of them. The university consists of all who come into and go forth from her halls, who are touched by her influence and who carry on her spirit. Wherever you go, the university goes with you. Wherever you are at work, there is the university at work. What the university purposes to be, what it must always strive to be, is represented on its seal, which is stamped on your diplomas. A lamp in the hands of youth. If its light shines not in you and from you, how great is its darkness? But if it shines in you today and in the thousands before you, who can measure its power? With hope and faith, I welcome you into the fellowship. I bid you farewell only in the sense that I pray you may fare well. You go forth, but not from us. We remain, but not severed from you. God go with you and be with you and us.
Thank you, Regent Neguse. Our sincere thanks to all who made this commencement a success. We especially appreciate the talented efforts of pianist Sarah McDaniel, the Visual and Performing Arts Honors Ensemble under the direction of Music Program Coordinator Colin McAllister, and the Visual and Performing Arts Vocal Ensemble for providing the music today. Graduates, at this time, those who have not already done so, switch your tassels from the right to the left side of your mortarboard, signifying the completion of your studies. Audience, please join me once more in applauding all of our graduates. Now, please join Visual and Performing Arts music instructor Gail Grace in singing the Alma Mater. The words are listed on page 13 of your program. This concludes our formal exercises. But graduates, before we end, we have one final assignment for each of you. We would like you to pull out your cell phones. Go ahead and get them out. Take a picture of yourself and email it to alumni@uccs.edu. We will upload it to the UCCS Facebook page where you can tag yourself to share with friends and family. Audience, once the stage party exits the arena floor, feel free to enter the arena floor to meet your graduate. We ask that you please then exit the arena as soon as possible using Gate A in order for our staff to reset the space for our afternoon ceremony. Thank you for attending the UCCS 2014 commencement ceremony.